Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Episode 12, Arthur's Visit Back to the Works. Snow had covered the island of Thunder, making it crowded than ever. Spencer, the Duke and Duchess's engine, was puffing around past Elsbridge into the quarry. Oh man, he said, so crowded in here anyway. Just then, he saw that he was trapped. The track in the back was blocked, and all the other tracks were also blocked. Oh dear, he said. I only have one choice, said Spencer. Spencer pushed his way around over to where the old abandoned sheds were. These were the sheds where Sir Topham had when he didn't have any engines on his railway, was thinking of as using it as a shed. However, it had been a bit non-usable. It had been used a lot of times when the old engines came, so he decided to buy a new shed, which was also at Teignmouth. This was the old timber shed that Sir Topham had made long ago. Said Spencer. I'd rather sleep outside than go inside these shaggy things. Come on, Spencer. No, said Spencer. I'm the Duke and Duchess's engine. Come on, Spencer, said the driver. No, said Spencer. I don't want to come in here. And he quickly went forward. Hey, I almost lost my footing. Do you want this to happen like James or Thomas? No, said Spencer. Come on, Spencer. This is not where you should be. Go on to one of the outer edges. They say the Diesels are going to be here soon. The Diesels? Then I'm going... But that place is the most uncomfortable place. Then I'm going to here. But that's the most comfortable place, Spencer. Oh, fine. We're in the middle of the Diesels. Spencer must keep arguing. Never mind. I'm getting out of here. And he puffed away. There had been soon freed because Thomas cleared his way. He was clearing his way through the snow. But when he approached the valley, it was loaded with snow. Oh man, said Thomas. Two workmen walked up. Wow, they said, this snow is high as much as the Silver Bay Bridge. One of the men were at the bottom. The other was so surprised that he fell down right on the top of the Bay Bridge. Oh my, said Thomas. Puff through the snow. But instead he created a tunnel. A tunnel? Now what? Why is this tunnel so long anyway, said Thomas. He had been puffing as he just puffed in for a little while. He could see there was a corner, and the tunnel seemed to end over there. That's because the tunnel in Gordon's Hill is right after this. You're right, said Thomas. Okay then, said the workman. We'll go over there. The two workmen walked over to Knapford Station. Knapford Station was filled with snow. Well, it was in the valley. Well, dig, they said. They dug out. But all they could create was a long, long snow tunnel. We'll have to go through this, said Thomas. And he did. But it was not long when as soon as Thomas puffed out, the tunnel collapsed. Oh dear, said one of the workmen. Oh dear, said the other workman. The two workmen had to climb up the shed to see if there was any trouble. Okay now, we can't fix that. Then let's just go off and probably warn people. and Thomas puffs away. Thomas soon arrived at Wolver's Center. His driver walked out and talked to the station master. Then the workmen walked in. The passengers were boarding on Arthur's train. Thomas's driver hopped back in, and Thomas puffed away, forgetting Arthur there. He was loaded with passengers as soon as he puffed off, and there was the snow in the valley. "Oh no," said Arthur. But he was too late. He was soon on some tracks that he had never, and he was soon on the tracks, slipping and sliding all over the tracks. Was slipping all over the tracks, around and around. As he slipped over the tracks, he was going on somewhere he never had gone before, and he soon found himself in a snow pile nearby where Thomas was. Thomas was puffing by. "Ah," said Arthur. "It's filled with snow." "Arthur," said Thomas, "what's happening?" "There was a huge snow pile in the valley," said Arthur. That may be my fault," said Thomas, "that I didn't warn you." The workmen all walked out. Arthur was dug deeply in the snow. Luckily, none of the passengers were hurt. Said Arthur. "How many passengers were in you?" 5 or so. They fitted in my cab, so I didn't need a coach." "Okay then." He looked inside the cab, and the 5 passengers boarded out. The workman took them away. "Okay," said the 2 workmen. "Now, we'll have to have you pulled by Thomas. But first, we need Rocky." "Rocky?" Arthur. "Okay then." Rocky was brought to the scene. And he worked his way over to Arthur. Arthur was soon pulled up by Thomas. Thomas had a lot to pull now. He coupled up and puffed away. Spencer was on his way, on where he was. "Spencer, can you help me?" "Why do I have to?" said Spencer. He grumbled as he coupled behind Thomas. He didn't have a snowplow. And with that, everyone puffed away, with Arthur sadly in 4th place.